Good afternoon, guys, and a very warm welcome to my sociology classes, where I'm doing the summary analysis of paper 1, that is unit 8, that is religion and society. Today's lesson, I'm going to explain to you all the evolution theory, that is part 2. My previous lesson, I explained to you all maybe one or two I finished. This one, I'm going to finish the evolution theory. The syllabus as prescribed by the UPSC. Going in for a recap, the previous lesson explained to you all about the evolution theory of religion and the ghost theory or the dreams theory by Spencer. Today, I'm going to explain to you all under the evolution theory of religion, the animistic theory of Taylor and the Mana theory by R.R. Marriott. Now, the second one, that is under intellectual theories, the animistic theory that was given by Sir Edward Taylor. Now, Sir Edward Taylor, regarding this animistic theory, he spoke about the soul and the spirits in his book, that is Primitive Culture. Now, the very word anima, it comes from the Latin word that means soul. Now, this Sir Edward's theory of animism, it is considered to be the origin and the development of religion. Now, the ghost theory explains the origin of in the idea of ghost. This animist theory takes a one step further and tries to explain why is that these people, the animists, they start believing in this, the whole idea of the soul and the spirits. The animism or the soul therapy is the same thing in terms of idea and soul. I'll tell you how it I'll explain to you what is the idea between the thing. Remember, in the ghost theory, the natives were perplexed, or they had this dual question of the visible and the invisible about the dreams they had. Now, when they had the dream in the night, it was, and the dream would go away. Once the dream was over, what was left over was the shadow, which the people from the animists, they gave this idea of the soul or the spirits. Now these people, these animists, according to these animists, the people who and because Taylor did a lot of research on these things. For these people, in fact, let me tell you one more thing. For Taylor, in fact, no, for him, religion was this. The minimal definition what Taylor gave for religion was, he said, the belief in the spirit beings as soul was the minimalist definition of what religion he said to. Now, this animism is nothing but a belief in the spiritual. When I say spiritual, I not do it as a spirit thing. Now, these primitive people, Taylor always said that they were rationalists and they were scientific philosophers too. The notion of the spirits were not the outcome or irrational belief thoughts. It had a lot of logical thought processes also that went behind. Because these pre-literate societies, the religious beliefs and the practices, what they practiced, was definitely not ridiculous or rubbish. Now, what was the main answers which these animists were trying to find out? Now, they were logical, that's what Taylor said. The two questions that they were finding to they were trying to find the answers was what is the main difference between a living body and a dead one, and what causes sleep, trance, disease and death. And that one, not only that one, the two main principles of this animist was there is life after death, and they are greater and lesser spirits. So you had literally had a hierarchy according to the thing. Now, as the animists, what was their whole idea about the soul? They said, these primitives said that the soul is the one that differentiates between the living and the dead. Does the thing during the dreams at night, it lives temporarily, and after death it leaves permanently. So these souls are then projected to creatures, to animals or any other inanimate projects also. And believe me, even what Taylor said was these natives, they also believed that even the plants and animals also had souls. And these souls, like what happened is, later on are developed into spiritual beings and later develop into gods. So here you have the answer. What happens to a person once a person is dead? It takes the form of spirits and souls. Now this is how it they transmigrate to the thing, and this is given the highest hierarchy, where they've even also been equated to gods. Now, one more thing, it is said that these spirits and these souls, they can take the form. It can take the any form. That is the reason why the belief in the soul. Now, the questions what they asked was, or always they question us, what happens, what is the difference between a live man and a dead man. So the belief in the soul provide an answer to what the dreams were. What are these human shapes which appears in dreams and visions? Why does it fade away? What is the shadow that is left behind? So the whole explanation of what they gave was, they gave the whole theory of the spirit and the soul, and that is why so much of importance was given to the ancestor worship, the spirit and the soul, everything. And imagine, I told you what they also believed, that it was not only the living beings which had soul, even animals and plants also had souls, is the belief which the animals believed in. Now, so this very religion, and they also believe that the soul exists independent of its physical home in the body. So the Taylor's definition is originated from, like how I said, his minimalist definition. What when he spoke about it, he was a belief in spirit. So this is the belief in the spiritual. When I say spiritual, it's a spirit I'm talking about, that gave rise to religion. The next one, the intellectual theories, that is given by the Mana theory by R.R. Marriott. This is also another theory which is just an extension to all the other things. Yes, of course, as time goes, his most logical explanation, Robert Renouf Marriott. Now, he was he was also a disciple of Taylor. What is the changes what he did in his theory? He tried to modify the animistic theory that was given by Taylor. He focused more on the anthropology of, because he was an anthropologist, and he focused more on the anthropology of this religion part. In fact, he declared his opposition. He was not very happy with the way Taylor and Spencer studied religion, because they felt that they studied only from the intellectual significance, not because this is a primitive religion. So you need to look beyond, and how did the primitives also feel about it. And he declared his opposition to naturalism and speculative idealism. He gave neither naturalistic or metaphysical explanation like how Spencer and Taylor did. For him, it was the mana, the whole, you can say the central point of his theory was mana theory. That was the central theme of it was an occult power. Now, what is mana? The mana, it is said that it is a power which has a power, supernatural power of magic, the mysterious power. There is some sense of hidden feelings, magic that is there. So this is what he said. This is the magic of power, but which had some power. Now, it is said that the people, the natives of that particular region, that whenever there was a thunderstorm was about to hit, the natives would threaten the thunderstorm with a spear, saying that, and they would shout at them to tell the thunderstorm to go away. Now, for them, this thunderstorm was like a life force, which they felt that the thunderstorm was angry with these natives. So what would they do to appease or satisfy the egos of these life forces? It is by offering sacrifices. This is what they try to do. Now, this mana as a force together is distinct from physical power, which acts in all ways. It could be good, it could be evil, and this force, this mana power, supposed to be attached a wide range of, it can take the different forms, like how I said, like thunderstorm. It could be even natural objects and persons also. Now, this mana is something similar to the Bonga primitive among India, the primitive people among the tribal groups in India, that is a Santal group. Now, these people worship Bonga. Bonga, as you can say, it is a court of spirits. Bonga, for them, the Bonga is the supreme deity. They offer innumerous prayers to Bonga. They offer lot of offerings, so that the evil, whatever that could take place, they could ward off, or they make sure that it does not affect the natives. So this is the same. This Bonga thing, what we see in India, is what this is what R.R. Merritt tried to tell. This is nothing but the occult power, a mysterious, a magical, a powerful force that was present. It could take any form, whatever form it could be. Now, mana itself is non-moral, because why? Like, it could be like good or evil. It could be even like a natural thing that could displace thousands of people, a natural phenomena. Now, this kind of undifferentiated magic, this is something, it's a magic like occult power, for which both religion might take their rise. So imagine it's all about magic, the aura, the enigma which they had. The religious development takes place in the moralizing and spiritual, the primitive, because now here what happens, these primitive people feel that, okay, these life forces are angry, maybe because of some mistakes created. So how do they appease or keep them happy? By offering sacrifices. It contains in itself the seeds of more refined reverence, love, humility, which they have towards this mala or this occult power. It also includes the possibility for intellectual development through reflection. Like, it's a stage, like the people might also think of the natives, like think over what is it that we are so much towards the mana. That is a reflection which they have towards the. So this is the end of my lesson. My next lesson, I'm going to explain to you all the psychological or the emotional theories, that is the emotional stress theory, and the naturalism or the nature myth theory. Afterwards, I'll be doing the criticism of this classical or the evolutionary theories of religion. It was a great pleasure teaching you guys. Love your comments. Request you to follow me on this link. Share it with your friends. Do write, give me a short review. It really means a lot to me. Rate me, and any doubts, any explanations, I don't expect only positive comments, anything, because when I know what you all want, this is